good people of the world, they can afford nice cars. They can buy tires for their nice cars. They can afford to eat at Denny's. I know, but I can't afford to eat there, and that's a cheap place to go, you know. Christmas shopping. Kingdom, it sounds like you're depressed. No, I never could afford that. Any of that. Nor do I really want to, I don't care. You must if you're making a video of it. No, I honestly, at this stage of my life, I don't really care. I'm not sure if that ever mattered anyway, really. To me, was not, it just, I don't know, wasn't something that that drove me. You know, like what normal people do. That's a lot of hoarding there. I'm surprised nobody ever calls on that house. That's amazing. A lot of the reason why my house is like that, it's almost too what's so complicated here? I'll be the devil's advocate too, so I'll counter my own arguments. What's so hard about bending over and picking stuff up? Well, physically, nothing really. So I could go into my own house and bend over and pick stuff up. Now, where to put it? The children and the wife will claim, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. Not, you know, where did you put my, you know, my skirt, my purse, my pants, my shoes, my, where did you put my, Now, I don't earn a lot of money, okay? So, it takes the lion's share of my day to try and make something out of it, to try and put like a few bucks together. Because the Scraplife, let me tell you, this is not a life. As a hobby, absolutely not a problem with it. But to live off of it, yeah, I don't past cars, just put it in one massive pile, okay? And then everybody in the family could have at it, digging for what they want. And when they do that, they throw everything all over the place. Okay? Not a care in the world to, you know, like, what's good, what's bad. They're just looking for whatever it is that they need for themselves to wear. The dynamic of what's going on, when you look at it from the outside, it's a simple fix. Just go and pick it up. Or what's dirty, just clean it. Correct. I totally agree. I could dedicate my day to working on it, so it's not going to get done. Not in a day. What could I do today? If I went into that house, well, first of all, I wouldn't be scrapping. Okay? Today is Sunday, there are no scrap yards open. So, any scrap that I find, I have to drop off at the warehouse. Okay? So, even taking the suggestion of, like, just take the stuff that you find and go right to the scrap yard. Well, first of all, that's not smart economically on the gas gauge, okay? Because you gotta travel to this. I've gone through this a million times. So, where I could actually make about $40, I'm going to make about $5. Everything else will be spent driving this truck, sitting on my ass in the seat, and spending my entire day driving, looking for scrap, driving, everywhere driving around, looking, alright, and then running to the yard, back and forth. So my whole day will be spent doing that. God, if I could only park a semi-truck in my driveway. I can't even park half the truck in my driveway. And this is unincorporated area just like mine. That guy's got 2 semis sitting in his driveway. Or 2 tractors, or whatever you want to call them. Alright. Focus. I don't know, where we live is not the good place. But the place I had in Oak Lawn, I can't even find a house around here that is as bad as the one in Oak Lawn was. The one in Oak Lawn was pretty bad. But it was still quite fixable, believe it or not. It passed the village engineer's approval, but the government still wanted it torn down, so there was a little house that's about that big right there. And I'm jumping all over the place because there's just no way that I can answer everybody's questions. That house was bought because I had it paid off. And I figured, man, I have all the time in the world to, you know, I could work a little, I could live a little, and I could work, you know, fix stuff a little. Okay, so I could scrap a little, I could tinker on my cars, I could play with my kids, because I didn't have a mortgage. But the house was kind of a piece of crap. It didn't have heat. Because the gas bill wasn't paid. Just like the house I'm living in right now. The gas bill is not paid. And so there's no heat. No wonder nobody wants to be in our kingdom. Okay, when the temperatures are warmer outside and it's not the frozen tundra, nobody's there. Nobody's ever there. Nobody's ever at that house. And when they are, they're there to lay their head. Okay? And then wake up and then complain and about all that's wrong and that why aren't I doing my part? Basically, why aren't I doing my part? Antiques in there. But I am doing my part. I think I'm doing my part. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I need to step it up. I don't know how, but there must be a way. There's always a way. Maybe I need to step it up. I can see that being a problem. Maybe I'm just not doing my part. Yeah, big house, all empty with a big round driveway. Only one elderly person lives there. Only one old lady. There's some commie, this guy's always outside every time he's got about 18 cars. Government never comes by there. Isn't that amazing? This is only about 4 blocks from my house. I just find things amazing. Oh, Kingdom, why don't you call up and complain? Actually, I did as a lark, just to see what would happen. Nothing. There's a scrapper there. Kingdom, why don't you call? I did call. Once again, just as a lark. I wrote down the addresses and I called the government and nothing. Okay. Why am I sharing this? Oh, Kingdom, you're being pooped on. Yeah, no. It's just the way that it's always been. Alright? So, kind of accept it. Sitting in my driveway? Hell no. Oh my God, no. Oh yeah, Kingdom, you'd have them there for 2 years. That crap's been there for about 2 years. It's like an occasional project the guy's working on. I could see where he's going with it, and the finished product will probably look pretty nice, but it's really going at a slow pace. But hey, more power to him. Another house with a couple of semis in it. Kingdom, why don't you call? I did as a lark. Remember? I wrote down addresses, man. Nothing. There are places far worse than mine. Okay. And yeah. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I'm just sharing my struggle because I constantly get people that go, well, why do you I'm one guy, man. When I'm making this video, I'm searching the neighborhood, as I always do, for scrap, which I'm not finding. And I don't know if it's because it's cold out and it's snowing, or it's that weekend before Thanksgiving and people are taking off and going places, and then there's me by myself. Anyway, my situation, I cannot properly explain and put into English the right words. I don't remember if I went this way or not. Did I go down the street? I think I did. Did I? Did I or did I not? I can't remember. Yeah, so I wanted to see if those people wanted to get rid of that for scrap a long time ago, and nobody ever answers the door. There's no way that thing runs. There's an old basketball hoop laying by it too. And as you can see, I spent valuable fuel looking for scrap, and I have found a zip. Nothing. Well, then why don't you go back to the house and start cleaning? Well, yeah, I should actually do that, okay? Today is Sunday, and that's the day when you find the most scrap out there. And I have bills to pay, so what do you do? What do you do? Sell one of those junk cars. Okay, no. Alright? That's not going to take care of the problem. Yes, it will. No. If the junk car is worth about, $300,000, it'll take care of the problem. Otherwise, it won't do shit. Okay? It won't even, scrapping a car won't even pay the phone bill that I owe. My phone bill is $512 because I have my daughter on my plan. $512, and the service has been cut. So anytime I want to upload a video, I have to park by the power lines, okay, because there's see that lowest line right there? That's where the internet. So sometimes you can catch Wi-Fi signals, believe it or not, and that's how I upload when I don't have phone service. If you get close enough, you have to be close. Maybe I've got to be a little bit closer. I'm about 50 feet from the stop sign, but if I get any closer, then the cops might visit, and we don't want that. I'll try and explain my situation. Maybe I can explain it better, but my mastery of English, I don't have the words to explain. I can't do it. A lot of this is my fault because I have Asperger's, okay, which is a form of autism, which makes the way that you think, okay, the way that you operate, different than, quote, normal people, okay?